Hey, y'all see the title of this now. Y'all know what it is. Like them, love them, hate them, in between, milk toast, Because you know me, just like anybody that holds any elected position, there may be some things I like, a lot of stuff I don't, but truth is truth. So, and not truth teller truth. Shout out truth. Look, let's get right into this. I'm so glad that I saved this. This is from 2018. And this is why I saved so much stuff, because I got a funny feeling that it might I might need it again. But let's see, let's do this. Because I know it's in here, because I dug it up. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, it's on my 6 terabyte drive. Video recordings unedited. Gee, who is that guy? What the heck is he doing? President Trump's address to the United Nations full speech. Now,
on behalf of the General Assembly, I have the honor.
We're not going to play the full speech, of course. God dang it. Don't mess it up. Well, it's more important to what he said than what we're going to see. So I'm just trying to get it. It's the audio that's more important. I think it starts about the 19, I think. Let's see.
And the flow of deadly drugs. President Monroe, most energy producer of the only responsible course.
All right,
we withdrew from the Human Rights Council and was taken. So the United States took the only responsible course. We withdrew from the Human Rights Council, and we will not return until real reform is enacted. For similar reasons, the United States will provide no support in recognition to the
Remember, you see, this is 9/25/2018. Okay, I have the whole thing.
International Criminal Court. As far as America is concerned, the ICC has no jurisdiction,
addressing the United Nations, of course, because I know somebody, what is this from? I get it. Everybody ain't in the game like some of us, but this is a United Nations speech. But anyway, it should be coming up here. Just bear with us.
Legitimacy and no authority. The ICC claims near universal jurisdiction over the citizens of every country, violating all principles of justice, fairness, and due process. We will never surrender America's sovereignty to an unelected, unaccountable global bureaucracy. America is governed by Americans. We reject the ideology of globalism, and we embrace the doctrine of patriotism. Around the world, responsible nations must defend against threats to sovereignty, not just from global governments, but also from other new forms of coercion and domination. In America, we believe strongly in energy security for ourselves and for our allies. We have become the largest energy producer anywhere on the face of the earth. The United States stands ready to export our abundant, affordable supply of oil, clean coal, and natural gas.
God dang it. Might help if I unmute my microphone. Of course, this is from before Side Row Joe took office and sold a large chunk of our strategic reserve to China and put some of it on the market. And then after doing that, go over to the Emirates, hat in hand, asking them to crank up production, and they didn't. They actually reduced production after Side Road Joe gave up our strategic oil reserves to China and to a couple other places. So, and I wouldn't expect the Orange Man to say anything about it. That's the Department of Energy's job. But if I was them, I wouldn't say much about it either, because right now it's a target-rich environment. Anything you say and do, you know, you're getting paying for it, even though that's the right thing to do. I'm about an hour away from the Three Rivers refinery in Three Rivers, Texas. I've been to that plant more times I can keep up with. I don't know, in my towing career, I've been there at least 40 times, 40 plus, easy. I can take you there with my eyes closed. Picking up trucks that, you know, that haul the tankers and whatnot, break down. And the nearest international dealer is all the way up in San Antonio, but that's just the enormity of the state of Texas. You know, you got to cover ground. That's just the way we get down here. So they're operating at 100% capacity because they're working to refill the strategic reserve. That's the word on the streets down here. So, but anyway, but he's so when he said this, then he was correct. And then Biden done what he done. Now Orange Man got to try to get it back full like it was before he before he left office is 45.
OPEC and OPEC nations are, as usual, ripping off the rest of the world. And I don't like it. Nobody should like it. We defend many of these nations for nothing. And then they take advantage of us by giving us high oil prices. Not good. We want them to stop raising prices. We want them to start lowering prices. And they must contribute substantially to military protection from now on. We are not going to put up with it, these horrible prices, much longer. Reliance on a single foreign supplier can leave a nation vulnerable to extortion and intimidation.
This is the part.
That is why we congratulate European states such as Poland for leading the construction of a Baltic pipeline so that nations are not dependent on Russia to meet their energy needs. Germany will become totally dependent on Russian energy if it does not immediately change course.
That part right there. Where are we at right now? Where's Germany? If y'all ain't into politics, that's cool. But y'all that know, where is Germany right now? My once beloved Germany that I lived in for 4 years, but that was in the 80s. That was a totally different Germany. That's when Germany was ran by real Germans. But anyway, that's exactly where they're at right now. Germany is upside down.
Here in the Western Hemisphere, we are committed to maintaining our independence from the encroachment of expansionist foreign.
Look, the German delegation, they're laughing. This guy, what the fuck is he talking about? He's freaking American. He don't know what he. Go find that 5-person delegation, and I bet you their facial expression is 180 degrees out.
Foreign powers. It has been the formal policy of our country since President Monroe that we reject the interference of foreign nations in this hemisphere and in our own affairs. The United States has recently strengthened our laws to better screen foreign investments in our country for national security threats. And we welcome cooperation with countries in this region and around the world that wish to do the same. You need to do it for your own protection.
Yeah. QUSAID. This was in 2018. Matter of fact, well, I ain't gonna do all the heavy lifting. Germany is in a crisis right now. They shut down all their coal-fired plants, went on all that green stuff. It didn't work. So now they had to authorize reopening the coal-fired plants and building a brand new coal-fired plant because their people are freezing to death. Because with the war, the skirmish between the Ukraine and Russia, which is funded by United States, let's call the thing a thing, and two Republicans, I've covered this before in videos and everything, was the tip of the spear of it, Lindsey Graham and the now defunct John McCain. They were the tip of the spear of getting Petro Poroshenko up out of there and installing this puppet Zelensky. This has been going on for years. It's been this a good 13 years in the making. That's why the pardons had to go all the way back to 2014. Some of y'all might have thought that was just an arbitrary number. No, it's not. A lot of folks here covered this. Not too many of us darkly hued people, but it is what it is. I understand. I actually understand why. That's why I just keep doing what I do. Germany is upside down. Then with the Nord Stream pipeline being people say, United States done it. This one saying that this one had a hand in it. This one, look, if I was a betting man, I think I would probably win the bet if I bet on who done it. Don't ask me. Okay. Germany is upside down. When you had to reopen your coal plants and building a new one, and fuel prices is through the roof because NATO then told you and put sanctions against Russia, and you're not supposed to buy it. So, and that's where you were getting your oil and gas from. You're upside down. They got you in a pinch. I wonder. I need to go back and do a screenshot so I can get them grinning. And I'll use that as my, yeah. Let's go ahead and make my screenshot now.
If it does not immediately change course, here in the Western Hemisphere, we are committed to maintaining our independence from the encroachment of expansionist foreign powers. It has been the formal policy of our...
That's it, folks. Tell me what you think. I knew I had this. I'd be so happy. I'm like, man, I know I saved that thing, and sure as shit I did. Gotcha.